Hey, welcome to the shop. On today's adventures, we have a broken belt and a welding project. So if you're new to our channel, and we would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe and push the like button. We have a lot of fascinating videos, just about everything that goes on a farm. Today is broken belt day, so we got our forage harvester serviced and ready to roll. We have a 6910 John Deere. We put the roller mill down and sharpened knives, went through it, whatever needed to be fixed. So we are getting ready to run earlage, so we put the snap head on. This is the New Holland 974 head, and we went to the field. We had everything serviced, ready to go. We went to the field, we went a little ways, and lo and behold, this belt blew apart. So Ethan's in there scratching around on it. So this is the main drive belt that drives your blower, your roller mill. Well, actually the roller mill kernel processor, whatever you call them, drives from the other side of that big shaft. But yeah, so it disintegrated on us. We knew that it was getting bad, and Ethan actually warned me and said we might want to replace that. So
like there was chunks missing.
There was chunks of it missing.
Really?
So she blew it apart. She's hauling pieces everywhere.
So where do you get a new one from?
So we got one offline. So we got one offline from, I don't know how you say it.
We got one online.
Online, offline, whatever you want to call it.
On the internet, we ordered one.
Inline, offline. So
on our, oh, never mind.
Never mind.
I was gonna make a joke.
It's all fun. So we ordered a new set. They're two belts. Here they are. So $1,000, not quite.
$1,000 for two belts?
Yep.
Those are Gates belts.
So they're Gates belts, and so we're going to replace those out today. I've done it a few times in the past, but yeah,
it's not our first set.
So with these belts, some will say, why didn't you replace them right away? Well, I try to get all the life I can out of them. And it just so happened that we just started into earlage. We only ran a little ways and they blew apart. So.
But you were just going to run a little bit that
we
day.
ran just a little bit.
It wasn't that we're full-blown harvest time.
Yeah.
Hey, get it. There you go.
Walk away. She thinks it's a big treat.
Yeah. You're ripping the whole chopper apart. Maybe I'll use that.
Oh yeah.
Like she crapped up. So we're definitely pulling it out. I didn't know if you just cut part of it. That belt might be attached. So what it is, there's 3 ribs per belt, but they, if you look at the new ones, you see that they're all one big.
They separate.
One big rib, where these have all separated off. So Ethan's grabbing like a grinder, because it really got in there pretty good. Turn 2. You ever smell that smell? Something's wrong. Maybe you pull it out that way.
Oh dear.
That's true.
Yeah, but people on the video don't smell the smell.
I think most people know what
A burning belt smells like?
Yeah.
Leave it in the comments if you have never smelled a burning belt. Kevin thinks everybody has.
You ain't gonna get no comments.
Oh, no comments? All right, leave it in the comments below if you know what a burning belt smells like.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, never mind. Ethan never likes
That one,
my
bro? Not
ideas.
that one.
Almost.
There it's out. Can you pull that one out?
All right, these are the corn that he was running when the belt broke. You can see it's all in here, but this is good corn. It's all dented.
It should be done.
It's ready.
Otherwise,
Well, it's been sitting here a day or so, so.
all knowing wise woman that you are, it should be done if we're gonna be.
It is. You never run earlage without a dented ear.
Yeah.
Okay. We know these things, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, this is a nice ear. All these are actually. That filled out good. These are Chanel.
This is an old Kiwani. They call it mulcher, but we converted it into a packer. They ain't really worth a whole lot, so we kind of keep it going. And every periodically, we got to do some welding on it. Because originally it had teeth in the middle, where I'm standing, but they're all out, or we got rid of them. Because basically, I just use it for a packer. That's all we do with it. And every year or so we have, like right here, get some stress cracking and stuff that we gotta weld up. We're gonna plant our Balanza clover. We had a piece that we hauled manure on from like mid-June till mid-July, just a few acres, and we're gonna plant that, and then we need this to go over it because I like the ground to be nice and smooth and to pack the soil in around the seed, because Balanza clover is such a little seed, and it needs to be nice firm seed bed is what they say to get it up and out of the ground. So just doing some maintenance on this, and then later today maybe we'll pack.
Do we need to turn it on?
It's on.
Okay. Whoop.
It's on high at 150.
Yep. Oh, this is the welder that we use. It's an old Miller. That welder actually came from Kevin's dad. Kevin's dad bought it when he got out of the Navy.
Probably the first welder in existence.
I don't know how antique it is.
So
50s probably.
probably in the 50s.
Yeah, it'd be at the end of 50, right around 60.
So yeah, it's served its purpose very well. Kevin's dad used it all the years he welded because he was a welder on the Navy ships, and he bought this one, and we've used it ever since.
It makes some funny noises, but it still works.
Don't ask why they don't put their helmet on. They never do. Kevin never does. He just finds it easier to hold.
Well, yeah, I like it better, and a couple of our viewers have sent us helmets. I appreciate that. The batteries are out of the other two right now, so.
Oh, because those have a battery to keep the screen light and dark.
Auto darkening, but I just haven't got that far to put a battery in them. Somebody will.
But you don't even wear those. You just hold them.
Yeah, I know, because they have this style that goes on the head, but they also have a style with a handle on it.
Ah, you need that.
No.
Oh, because you're used to that.
This works good.
I know.
It's got a bigger window too, and this one has a 4x5 window on it, and it's just gives you a lot better viewing of the actual weld.
That there is a pile of $1,000 worth of
Belt.
belts.
That's what
That's what $1,000 of
wore out
belts looks like.
Yeah, wore out belt. That's a gooder way of putting it.
Oh, gooder. Yeah.
Gooder.
Oh, let me go get that itch.
Yeah. I should.
That's a big belt.
Alright.
Dude, is that a 2-person job? And we have to go.
No, just keep on going all the way back.
How far?
All the way, you gotta go on to the pulley behind you.
Oh.
You can't see nothing, right? When your tires in the way or everything.
Just gotta go around this?
Yeah, all the way to the back.
So this is my wife in her mechanic's outfit.
Yeah, white.
White shirt. What do they call them? Tank top, halter top. She wanted to get dirty, so today's the day.
I didn't. I really didn't. Okay? Yeah.
Okay. Now this has got it picked up on top of the other one. Slid all the way back.
All the way back.
Yeah.
All the way over.
Yeah, all the way to the rear.
All the way over.
Back.
How close are you to getting it? Otherwise we loosen the shield. You loosen this bolt and the bolt back there so it tips out. We're talking that we could get some rain.
Oh, you love me, don't you? Oh, yeah. She loves
Dog cat, yeah. So Ethan just took a bolt out of a shield and hoping the shield will tip out, and then we'll see if he can slide the belt past it, which you might be too far over. Back off a minute. Can you open the back door and pop the belt off that?
Off the back one?
Yeah.
Or pop, yeah, off it.
Can you get it?
Got it. But now it's in the middle.
Okay, can you pop it more?
No, because you have them tight.
Well,
Sorry.
Aw.
so we just had a dog bark. Somebody got stepped on.
Ciao.
Alright, mine's to the front, Ethan. You should have a lot more slop. There we go. Alright, ride your ribs back.
Why is that flower?
Because she dog barked.
Because I stepped on her toe.
Slide that. There you go. Alright, so we got us. So
You need
we.
to take the camera.
So with the belt, we put it on the first set of ribs, and then we'll work them rib by rib back. Because it's a brand new belt, and it's probably not stretched like the old one.
Back it.
Ah, whoo! Almost got my finger.
Yeah.
So, you got, don't go for any further back. Let me get my front one. So just kind of rotate it so I can roll it. So you gotta go pull back.
What do you want?
I
You
don't
want me to
know.
hold that?
Okay, enough clothes you ain't doing nothing.
That's what girls do. They think they gotta
I was helping.
slip it over one, slip it one in the back. So right now we're doing one rib at a time. We're slipping it from rib to rib. He's doing the back. We could loosen that. Tensioner arm. That would help. So this has a hydraulic tensioner on it. So when you start the engine, it automatically tensions these belts. And Ethan, can you get it up another clip? And it has a chain on it to hold it. Can you get it up another clip?
Yeah, one second.
That way I don't have to hold it. Oh, there you go. I thought you were videotaping. You are?
Okay, I'm all the way over in the front and the back, so.
Okay. So what we did is, it has a hydraulic tension, and we loosened that tensioner up a lot more. And there we go. First belt is on. We're ready for belt number 2. Alright, we got plenty going forward. So we gotta get it up above the blower pulley. And that's the blower pulley is on. And then we're on the front. That went a little easier. So now I'm gonna grab the pipe. We're gonna release the tensioner. And this is, the bigger the pipe for this, the better. Because it takes a lot of, because that's a 2500 PSI pressure on the thing, so it'll gradually, I think it'll settle down. There it goes. Push it right down. And that's the auto tensioner on the.
It's been a very, very warm week for us here in Michigan, and I thought today was going to be a little bit cooler, but it's supposed to be in the upper 80s again. We did have some
80s? I thought it was supposed to be 80 down here.
No, I heard that it's supposed to be in the upper 80s and very humid. But this is probably the last day of the real humid, and then we're going to get a cool front. Then we're going to get a cold front come through and hopefully drop our humidity. But yeah, earlier this week we had 90-degree temperatures. The cows didn't really like it. The calves didn't really care for it. We tried to keep the fans on them all day, all night, just to keep them comfortable, but still, that sticky, humid 90-degree air is not comfortable for anybody or anything. The shop is coming along. We got Sanders up there. He's screwing down the steel. They set all the steel in place, got it tacked down, and now he goes row by row and screws it down real well. You having fun?
No.
Are your legs gonna be sore?
They already are.
Oh. Working up on the roof, he's had his legs have been getting some exercise that he don't normally get, and he says his legs are really sore the last few days. This is a neat picture. Hold on.
Is it? So we come over to look at some corn that we chopped for silage just to see how it is. So we're taking a look. This is 114-day corn planted 15-inch rows. So let's kind of take a peek inside and see what it looks like. follow me into the forest.
Hope there's no spiders.
Well, there might be spiders, but definitely no sunlight gets to the ground in this stuff.
No, it's dark in here.
Dark in here, but if you look here, see how tall the ears are? They're over my head.
7 foot.
So that's 7. Like, yeah, this one's a little lower. That one is, but
Ooh, the one over there.
we got one like right here too. This is quite a ways up. So yeah, it's 114 day. It's a really tall corn. I planted it for several years. It makes a lot of silage because of its height, and I know this year a lot of guys are saying that corn's tall. So yeah, this is really, there's an even taller one.
Somebody's gonna want to see an ear.
So look at that. That is at the full extent of my reach. So let's see what this ear looks like, and then we'll know how far along it is. But yeah, it's so it's not dented yet. So looks like didn't quite fill to the end.
I've seen that in a lot of corn.
This year, yeah. Let's look at this one here. Oh, that one's filled to the end. So, so yeah, we've seen a little bit of that this year. But this is on some really light dirt. It's very sandy in this particular spot, so maybe that had something to do with it. But yeah, this is just amazing. It's amazing how tall the ear placement is on this corn. So,
There's gonna be a lot of product in here.
yeah, so this corn is 15-inch rows planted at 32,000. So it's not like it's planted overly thick. It's just that we give it a lot more room to grow. So
Let's find our way out.
yeah. So what we're doing right now, typically every year we leave a couple acres, 2-3 acres to haul manure on, like after all our ground gets planted. And then from that time until we take rye seed off, or combine rye, we need an area to haul manure. And this particular piece of dirt right here, it's like 3 acres. It's like a half mile back. We normally pick a farm that has kind of close by and just this area to get rid of manure. So we hauled on it until we harvested our cereal rye. And then when we harvested the cereal rye and got the straw baled off it, we started hauling manure on that, and then we started working this up. So this is some ground that's had a decent amount of manure applied on it, and so we're working it up, and we're going to sow blends of clover into it for next year to harvest next spring before we plant corn into it. So that's what we're working at now. So this is blends of clover. This is our 4th year doing it?
I believe so, at least 4.
4th year doing it. I'm very pleased. I mean, I'm very happy with it. So it's a like 5 pound to the acre seeding rate. I've been actually going up to almost 10 to get a little, there's a lot of seeds per pound, like a 500,000. And they say 5 is kind of the minimum seeding rate, and I've had a little better success at getting it up in a stand establishment by going to 8 to 9. And so as you can see, I'll dump it in. As you can see there, it's
a pelleted seed.
Yeah, it's got a nitro coat on it to help it germinate, but it's a very small seed. So at a 500,000 seeds per pound, germination rate I think is 9.
I think it's low.
72%. So
that's why you need to put on so much.
Well, that's why I like to up the rate a little more to get a good stand with it. If you watch in our previous videos of us harvesting it, it makes a lot of feed, but it grows kind of slow in the fall. So I mean, you kind of look at it like, is it really out there much? But we'll come around in spring, it really grows fast. So this is a lock on the drill, the hydraulic lock that holds the gang or the seed disc up, so that way they don't fall down during transport. And right here is the acre meter. So we'll set that back to 0. And then these are the meters. And for blends of clover, like I said, to be down to 10 pounds, they gotta be hardly open. So we like to run roughly about 3 to 4 on the meter, and I'll set the other side.
Guy, check the meters, make sure everything's flowing.
Them all look good. Like they're all working. So we've done 1 acre already. From just the road to back here. This farm's a half-mile long. So.
Nice.
How many acres do you think?
3.6.
3.4.
Ooh.
So you were close.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, so this job is done. We'll probably grab the packer and pack it down. I like to have a nice, because they're such small seed, like alfalfa seed is too, and it's good to pack the dirt in and give it a good pack around it. So that way it helps it germinate.
Sun sets in a couple minutes.
Yep, it's like what, 8:20?
Something.
Something.